Start. In support of his submission, Learned Counsel for the petitioners has placed reliance on the judgment rendered in the case of Sanjay Kumar Singh versus State of UP and others 2019. On the other hand, Sri Asutosh Shukla, Learned Standing Counsel, and Sri Ajay Kumar, Learned Counsel for opposite parties number 3 and 4, have supported the impugned orders and has submitted that this court, in its judgment and order dated 29 to 2012, passed in writ A number 75497 of 2011, did not find the claim of the petitioners for financial approval as valid and therefore directed for nomination of a person as contemplated under Rule 9 of Rules 1978 to be the member of the selection committee. Once this court itself did not find selection held valid and directed Basic Shiksha Adhikari for nominating a person in the selection to be held afresh. After issuing fresh advertisement, the financial approval can not be granted in pursuance to the earlier selection, which was not in accordance with law. It is further submitted that this court, in subsequent order dated 5/4/2012, passed in writ A number 16973 of 2012, did not find any ground to interfere with the nomination of Khand Shikshadhikari Bhagyanagar Auraya as nominee in the selection committee to be constituted for appointment on the post of head master and assistant teacher, and it was said that the Basic Shiksha Adhikari would examine the selection process for giving approval or disapproval after selection. It is further submitted that once this court has directed that their selection is invalid, there is no question of granting approval to the earlier selection, inasmuch the same was cancelled by order dated 5/5/2012 by the Basic Shiksha Adhikari, which was never challenged before this court by the petitioners except in the present writ petition. It is further submitted that Director had considered the order dated 5/5/2012 passed by the Basic Shiksha Adhikari in his order dated 3/12/2018, impugned in this writ petition. The Director has found that the order dated 5/5/2012 was in accordance with law. The said order directed 5/5/2012 was passed by the Basic Shiksha Adhikari in compliance of the order dated 29/2/2012, passed in writ A number 75497 of 2011. The selection and appointment of the teaching and non-teaching staff of the school is required to be made strictly in accordance with the provisions of Rules 1978 as well as per the relevant extant government orders. It is also submitted that in the letter dated 24/4/2011, allegedly written by petitioner number 1 seeking permission for advertisement and demand of observer, there were cuttings and erasing in the sanctioned posts. As such, the same was being got verified. But before the said exercise could get completed, petitioner number 1 illegally selected and appointed petitioners number 2 and 3 and submitted their papers for financial approval. It is also submitted that as per Rule 4 within bracket 3 of Rules 1978, in which Fifth Amendment was made in the year 2008, minimum 5 years experience was required for the post of headmaster in place of 3 years teaching experience. The minimum age of the headmaster has been provided as 30 years in place of 25 years, but in the alleged interview proceedings dated 8/4/2012, no documents regarding experience had been enclosed. It is further submitted that till the last date of receipt of applications, only 9 applications forms were received. However, in the interview, it was said that 19 applications forms were received. The director has found substance in the allegations that three candidates, namely Vaibhav Pandey, Aarti Pandey, and Savita Kumari, while later dated 29/3/2012, informed that they had received the registered envelope dated 24/3/2012 sent by the institution having blank papers. It is further submitted that under the Right to Education Act 2009, National Council for Teachers Education had issued notification dated 23/8/2010 for having the minimum eligibility criteria for the teachers of class 1 to 8 to qualify the teachers eligibility test conducted by the state government. It is further submitted that petitioner number 1 had selected and appointed ineligible persons on the post of headmaster and assistant teacher and class 4 employee, and therefore financial approval has not been granted. Once the director has held that appointments of Kaushal Kishore Tripathi on the post of headmaster and Saurabh Kumar Pandey and Kumari Beena on the post of assistant teachers were on the basis of forged documents in the institution, and the selection of these candidates was made in the collusion and conspiracy with the Basic Shiksha Adhikari, dealing clerk and Khand Shiksha Adhikari. The Basic Shiksha Adhikari had cancelled the selection of such persons, and disciplinary proceedings have been initiated against the guilty officials. Therefore, submission is that petitioners number 2 and 3 are not eligible to be appointed, and before the sanctioned strength could be verified in a hurried manner, the advertisement was issued. The advertisement is illegal inasmuch as it did not contain the details of the post, qualification, eligibility criteria, experience, pay scale, and the place of interview, etc. It is submitted that correct decision has been taken for not granting the financial approval, and this court may not grant any indulgence in this writ.